Chapter 1. Intro. Hello smart home tech fans. Hello cat lovers. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Martin, and on this channel we test all kinds of smart home gadgets, and occasionally some slightly unusual tech that promises to make everyday life a little easier. And today, we are going big, very big, because the package sitting next to me is absolutely massive. By the way, did you know there are smart litter boxes that integrate with Home Assistant? Yes, apparently even your cat's bathroom habits can now become part of your smart home dashboard. Inside this giant box is the PETKIT Purobot Max Pro 2, a fully automatic, self-cleaning litter box that promises smart monitoring, health tracking, Home Assistant integration, and hopefully a lot less daily scooping. Along with the main unit, PETKIT also sent the cat litter trapper and several packs of urine monitor cat litter. So let's open everything up and see what we're dealing with. Chapter 2. Disclaimer. Before we jump in, a quick note. This video is not sponsored, and nobody asked me to say anything specific or required a positive review. However, PETKIT did send me the Purobot Max Pro 2, together with the litter and litter trapper so I could test them and show how everything works. As always on this channel, I'll simply share my honest experience and opinion after using the device. Chapter 3. Meet ZEINA'. Before we go any further, let me introduce the main actress and official tester in this video. This is ZEINA'. She is about 3.5 years old, and we adopted her a little over 3 years ago. Unfortunately, ZEINA' had a very difficult start in life during her first few months, which left her with quite a bit of anxiety. She is very cautious around people. Apart from just a few familiar faces, she tends to be afraid of pretty much everyone and almost everything. So introducing a large, moving, high-tech litter box into her world should be interesting. Chapter 4. Unboxing. This is a bit embarrassing. I actually failed the unboxing. My camera stopped recording after about 4 seconds, and I didn't notice. By the time I realized, everything was already unpacked. So instead of pretending it never happened, I will just show you what was inside the boxes. Starting with the PETKIT Purobot Max Pro 2 itself. It is big, and it definitely takes up some space. Inside the main box you will also find a quick start guide, some stickers, the user manual, a magnetic litter removal tool, a honeycomb fine litter sifter, 2 packs of pet odor eliminator N60 and 1 pack of N50, a power adapter, and 20 trash bags for the waste bin. In addition to the main unit, PETKIT also sent the cat litter trapper and 3 packs of urine monitor cat litter. So there's quite a bit to go through. Chapter 5. Features and accessories. Now let's take a closer look at everything that PETKIT sent me. We will go through each item one by one. PETKIT Urine Monitor Cat Litter. First up is the PETKIT Urine Monitor Cat Litter. This isn't just ordinary cat litter. It is designed to help monitor your cat's urinary health while still functioning as a high-quality clumping litter. The litter is made from plant-based ingredients, making it biodegradable and relatively low in dust. It clumps quickly and absorbs moisture efficiently, which makes cleaning easier while helping control odors and maintain a more comfortable litter box environment for your cat. It is also environmentally friendly and water-soluble, so small amounts can be flushed down the toilet for convenient disposal. What makes this litter particularly interesting is the health monitoring particles mixed into it. These special particles can change color when they react with your cat's urine, which may indicate changes in urinary conditions, such as a pH imbalance. While this isn't a replacement for professional veterinary diagnostics, it can serve as a helpful visual early indicator that something may not be quite right, prompting you to keep a closer eye on your cat's health. When used together with a smart litter box like the PETKIT Purobot Max Pro 2, the system becomes even more powerful. The litter box can log your cat's activity, track usage patterns, and provide additional insights through the PETKIT mobile app. The AI-powered camera integrated into the litter box analyzes waste clumps and litter activity, and sends notifications to the PETKIT app if it detects unusual patterns or abnormal color changes. These alerts include timeline events and visual records, helping you stay informed about your cat's urinary health in real time. PETKIT Cat Litter Trapper. Next, we have the PETKIT Cat Litter Trapper. This is a simple but very practical accessory, designed to keep the area around the litter box cleaner. It is essentially a litter catching tray placed in front of the litter box entrance that also acts as a step. As your cat exits the box, the textured surface helps capture loose litter stuck to their paws, preventing it from being tracked all over the floor. Any litter collected by the trapper can then be easily emptied back into the box or disposed of, reducing mess and saving you from constant vacuuming or sweeping. It may not be a high-tech gadget, but it's one of those small additions that can make daily maintenance a lot easier. PETKIT Purobot Max Pro 2. And now we come to the device that ZEINA will actually be testing. The PETKIT Purobot Max Pro 2, a fully automatic, self-cleaning litter box designed to combine automation, safety, and smart health monitoring. The first thing that stands out is the build quality. This is a large, solid piece of equipment, and it feels carefully engineered. The plastics feel sturdy, the panels fit together well, and the design looks clean and modern. It is clearly intended to be a long-term appliance rather than a lightweight gadget. Safety is clearly a big focus here. The unit is equipped with 12 integrated safety sensors, including proximity detection and weight monitoring, which automatically pause the cleaning cycle if a cat approaches or enters the litter box. On top of that, PETKIT has developed a patented incomplete gear mechanism that ensures the entrance is always partially open while the cylinder rotates. This adds an extra layer of protection. Even in the unlikely scenario where all sensors fail, the design still prevents the opening from fully closing, allowing your cat to safely enter and exit without any risk of being trapped. The litter box has a large 76-liter cylinder and a wider entrance, making it suitable for cats of different sizes and even multi-cat households. Despite its large size, the unit is designed to be relatively easy to move. It features small wheels at the back and a handle at the front, so you can tilt the litter box slightly and roll it when you need to reposition it or clean the area around it. One of the most advanced features is the AI-powered camera system. It can recognize different cats in multi-cat households using facial recognition and weight data, while also tracking litter box activity and usage patterns. The camera can automatically capture images of waste for monitoring, detect unusual sounds like yowling that may indicate discomfort, and log bathroom behavior over time. All of this information is accessible through the PETKIT mobile app, giving you insights into your cat's habits and health trends. Cleaning is designed to be as simple as possible. The litter box uses a contactless drawstring waste bag system. When the bin is full, you simply pull the drawstring and remove the sealed bag without touching the waste. The 8-liter waste container can hold enough waste for up to about 17 days for a single cat, depending on usage. Maintenance is also straightforward. The design includes a sealed cylinder with a leak-proof base, helping prevent spills and making upkeep easier. In addition, the detachable components allow for convenient cleaning whenever needed. PETKIT also includes a triple odor control system. This combines a sealed waste bin, built-in odor eliminators inside the litter box and waste container, and a covered waste compartment. Together, these components help keep unpleasant smells under control. The unit is also impressively quiet. During the cleaning cycle, the most noticeable sound is simply the litter moving inside the rotating cylinder, rather than the mechanism itself. This helps keep the operation calm and unobtrusive for both you and your cat. Overall, the PETKIT Purobot Max Pro 2 isn't just a litter box. It's more like a smart monitoring system for your cat's bathroom habits, combining automatic cleaning, health insights, and odor control to make life easier for both the cat and the owner. Chapter 6. ZEINA'S Verdict. And now it is time for ZEINA'S opinion, probably the most important one in this entire video. After setting everything up, we decided not to remove her old litter box straight away. Instead, we placed the Purobot Max Pro 2 next to it and let her choose. And the result? She has been using both. In the cat world, that's actually a very good sign, which means she feels comfortable with the new setup and doesn't see it as something to avoid. In other words, it looks like she approves of her new high-tech bathroom. She is still doing everything on her own terms as expected, but the important part is that she accepted it without any issues. And honestly, that's probably the best verdict you can get from a cat. Chapter 7. My verdict. Now it's time for my overall thoughts on the PETKIT Purobot Max Pro 2 after setting it up and letting ZEINA test it. Part 1. What I love. There are quite a few things I really like about this device. First of all, no more daily scooping. The automatic cleaning system takes care of the mess, and the contactless waste disposal makes emptying the bin quick and hygienic. You will also receive a notification when the waste bin is full, so you know exactly when it needs attention. The safety system is also very reassuring. The litter box uses multiple protection mechanisms, and the entrance never closes, which adds an extra layer of safety for your cat while the drum rotates. I also really like the AI camera and monitoring features. The system can recognize individual cats, track litter box visits, and provide useful activity insights in the PETKIT app. Another highlight is how effectively it manages odors. The deodorizing system combined with the sealed waste bin does a surprisingly good job of keeping unpleasant smells under control. Managing the litter itself is also very convenient. Adding fresh litter is easy, and removing or replacing it when needed is just as simple. For a device of this size, I also appreciate the mobility. Moving it around for cleaning or repositioning isn't a struggle thanks to the built-in wheels and front handle, which make relocating the litter box much easier than you might expect. Since this is also a smart home focus channel, I really like that the litter box can be integrated with Home Assistant. This means litter box activity and status information can be incorporated into your smart home dashboard or automations. And finally, the overall build quality feels excellent. The materials and construction give the impression of a well-engineered product designed to last. As for the cat litter trapper, it actually works. Of course, it won't catch every single piece of litter from your cat's paws, but there's noticeably less mess on the floor compared to before. It performs much better than the mat I was using with the old litter box. And the urine monitor cat litter is something next level. At least for me. Thanks to this litter, we were able to detect that ZEINA might not be 100% healthy. I'll share more details about that in next chapter. If you're thinking about getting one for yourself, PETKIT has provided a 10% discount for my viewers. You will find all the details and links in the description below. Part 2. What I don't. There are really 3 things that stand out here. First, the entrance is a bit low for ZEINA. She is a medium-sized cat, and about once a day she manages to pee on the top edge of the entrance, which means some urine ends up on the outside cover. If you have a medium or large cat, my recommendation would be to order the fence accessory together with the PETKIT Purobot Max Pro 2. I actually ordered one yesterday and have just received it. The second thing is the subscription. If you want video history longer than 1 day, you'll need to subscribe to the care plan in the PETKIT app. The litter box works perfectly well without it, but it's something worth knowing. And finally, a more technical point that most users probably won't care about. There is no option in the app to set a static IP address. This can be configured on the router side, but not everyone is comfortable doing that, so having this option directly in the app would make things easier for some users. Part 3. Conclusion. Overall, the PETKIT Purobot Max Pro 2 is an impressive piece of smart pet technology. It combines automation, health monitoring, strong safety features, and smart app integration into a device that can genuinely make life easier for cat owners. And judging by ZEINA'S reaction, the most important user seems pretty happy with it too. Chapter 8. A real live example. While testing the PETKIT Purobot Max Pro 2, something interesting, and actually quite important happened. Thanks to the PETKIT urine monitor cat litter and the data collected in the PETKIT app, we noticed something unusual about ZEINA'S bathroom behavior. There were moments when she was going to the litter box multiple times within just a few minutes. And this has been happening a few times a day for the past few days. The pattern is still ongoing, which is what really caught our attention. At the same time, the monitoring litter started turning blue, suggesting that something in her urine chemistry might have changed. Without the monitoring features and activity tracking, we probably wouldn't have noticed this so quickly. So just to be safe, we've decided to take ZEINA to the vet and make sure everything is okay. Hopefully it's nothing serious. But this is a good example of how smart monitoring tools can help you notice small changes in your pet's behavior before they become bigger problems. Chapter 9. Setup. Now it's time to show you how to set everything up and get the PETKIT Purobot Max Pro 2 ready for use. Before starting, make sure to remove all the protective tapes and packaging materials that secure the device during transport, and connect device to power. Step 1. Install the trash bag. First, we need to prepare the waste bin. Press the latch on the right side to open the front door. Then press the rear latch to slide the waste bin out. Remove the lid. And place the trash bag inside, making sure it lies flat at the bottom of the bin. Next, fold the bag along the dash line, ensuring that the dash line sits exactly on the edge of the waste bin. Pull the drawstring through the Y-shaped slot to secure the bag in place. Once that's done, reinstall the lid. Make sure the buckles don't press against the drawstring, and double-check that the dash line is still aligned with the edge of the waste bin. Finally, slide the waste bin back into the device and close the door. Step 2. Install the Odour Eliminators. The system uses 2 odor eliminators to help keep smells under control. Start by inserting the N50 deodorizer into its slot on top of the waste bin. Then reinstall the waste bin and close the front door. Next, remove the magnetic side cover on the unit. Insert the N60 deodorizer into the Smart Odor Eliminator compartment. And then place the magnetic cover back. Together with the sealed waste bin, these 2 components help actively reduce and control odors inside the litter box. Step 3. Connect the device to the app. Before using the litter box, it needs to be connected to the PETKIT app. Start by downloading and installing the app on your phone. Once installed, open it, create an account if you don't already have one, and log in. Make sure the litter box is powered on. Then tap the plus button in the app. Enable Bluetooth on your phone and grant the required permissions. The litter box should be detected automatically. On the device, press the menu button until you see Connect to the network. Then press OK. The screen will display connecting. Back in the app, tap Connect Now. Enter your Wi-Fi name and password, and tap Next. Once the device is successfully connected, tap Done. You can now rename your litter box if you like. I recommend quickly going through the on-screen instructions. Here you can also share the PETKIT device with another user if needed. Select the type of cat litter you're using, then tap Next. And finally start using. It is also a good idea to check for firmware updates and install them if any are available. There's just one thing missing: your pet. Make sure to add your cat in the app to start tracking activity and health insights. Step 4. Add the cat litter. Now it's time to add the litter. First, make sure the correct sifter is installed. In my case, I switched to the honeycomb sifter, which works better with the litter I'm using. Press the menu button and select Maintenance Mode. Then press OK. The cylinder will rotate until the opening faces upward. Once it stops, pour in the litter, making sure the level stays below the max line inside the cylinder. When you're done, press OK again to exit maintenance mode. The device will then automatically level the litter inside the cylinder, ensuring it's evenly distributed. And that's it. Now let's integrate the litter box into the smart home. Chapter 10. Home Assistant. Now let's take things a step further and bring the setup into Home Assistant. Start by creating a separate user in the PETKIT app dedicated for this integration. Then add this user to your family sharing so it has access to your PETKIT devices. To install the PETKIT integration, you'll need Home Assistant Community Store. If you don't have hacks installed yet, follow a step-by-step guide. Click the link in the top right corner, or find it in the video description. Open Hacks and search for PETKIT. You should see a few available options. Start by installing the device card. Then reload your browser. Next, install the PETKIT integration. I'm using one of the newer versions available. This step requires a system restart, so go to Settings, confirm it, and wait for everything to come back online. Once it's back, go to Devices and Services, click Add Integration, and search for PETKIT. Select it, then enter the login details for the account you created earlier, and press Submit. After a moment, your devices will appear. You should see 3 items: your cat, the litter box, and a communication device. Rename them and assign them to the appropriate rooms. Then click Finish. Your PETKIT Purobot Max Pro 2 is now fully integrated. Let's take a look at the available entities. And here is the full list from her litter box. There are a lot of them, which means plenty of possibilities for automations. And that's it. Your cat's new smart bathroom is fully configured. connected to Home Assistant, and hopefully approved by the main user. Life should be much easier from now on. Chapter 11. Thank you. And that's it for today's smart home experiment. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at this smart litter box setup, the accessories, and how everything works together in a real home environment. A big thank you to PETKIT for providing the Purobot Max Pro 2, along with the urine monitor cat litter and the cat litter trapper, so I could test them and share the experience with you. If you found this video useful or entertaining, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share the video with other smart home or cat enthusiasts. And if you'd like to support the channel even further, you can do that through PayPal or by buying me a coffee. Your support helps me keep testing new smart home devices and creating more videos. Thanks for watching, and as always, I hope to see you in the next one. And until then, happy scooping!